Good morning. Welcome to day 60. 60. I think that's 2 months, or maybe just a day or two short. Right behind me is the Blue Blaze to 1890 farm, which is part of the Settlers Museum here. They kindly give some of their space to AT hikers, and they have a pavilion there with picnic table, got electricity. There's a bathroom next door. Pretty nice. Reminds me, I think I mentioned yesterday, it reminds me of, I think it's called the Graymore Monastery in New York, I think it is. Anyway, they have something similar there. But long story short, today, I kind of made a mistake. I had a long day yesterday. So I was hiking in on this easy level path, and then I noticed that there was a Blue Blaze here that took me right to where I wanted to go. But then I ended up doing a little bit of road walk. That was a Blue Blaze, not on the official AT, so not white blazing. And then I made it to the picnic area. So today I need to basically walk back, which I just did. Now I'm back on the official AT, and now I need to retrace these steps so I can cover the actual official route here. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a stickler. If I can help it, I need to actually do the whole path, right? I don't want to skip section. Anyway, today's looking pretty good. Weather-wise, it's pretty good. A little chilly overnight this morning, but so nice. Some power lines. Power lines always have nice breezes and sometimes good views. I think the only complaint I had with the Settlers Museum, well, it's free, so I can't complain, right? But they were next to high voltage power line. So those weren't high voltage, that just crossed underneath. But there were some crazy ones that making a lot of noise, buzzing like crazy. Kind of scary. I'm not sure if it's healthy to actually live under there. Anyway, I know there's all these conspiracy theories, but I would believe it. I'm not sure that's healthy, not natural. Today, I think I'm kind of underestimating the mileage, but I think hopefully it should be easy miles, but the ascent is over 2,000 feet ascent. It's 13 miles to the quarter way in, which is my destination. Because I've been out for like 5 nights or so. I need a resupply and laundry and a shower at least. But I think I'm gonna pay for a tent site there. And they have an awesome breakfast there apparently too, so I'm gonna pay for that. Anyway, but yeah, and then I'm leaving later today too because it's actually just before 10 or so, because there's a Mexican restaurant about 2 or 3 miles north of here that I'm looking forward to going to. I heard good things about it. It's by the the hostel that has alpacas. So I'm not going to stay there, unfortunately, because it's only 2 or 3 miles, and I don't really feel like I would make enough progress. I feel like very much like a 0 day. Instead, I'm going to do a good solid 13 miles. Now here's the high voltage. Oh my gosh. Now we're going to go underneath here. Oh, where's the nice views here, but I shouldn't linger here. I spent the whole night. I think there is some trail magic at the schoolhouse here, which is near the pavilion where I camp. So if the timing is good, I might duck in there. But I'm not here for the trail magic, really. I'm gonna aim for the Mexican restaurant, get lunch. Hopefully they're open. It's Tuesday. And then maybe pack out a dinner. and then basically try to get to the quarter way in. That's the game plan for today. Wow, those are noisy. Pretty noisy. I don't know if you could hear that on this microphone. Anyway. Yeah, I'm feeling good. But yeah, I think because I get a late start because of the timing of the restaurant, and I'll get out of the restaurant. I think it's actually, I'm gonna arrive kind of late, so I do think I need to call the hostel, make sure. But I doubt they're gonna run out of, tent space or whatnot. And I checked online, it didn't seem like they were booked up or anything. I think the bubble is way north of here. So, anyway, I'm not worried about that. But I'll get that spot, get a breakfast, get recharged, and then get a move on. I also need to upload some videos. Actually, I need to edit and upload videos. So I've been falling behind there. Make some thumbnails for some that are already uploaded. That's a lot of work. But anyway, I gotta get those. Gotta get those uploaded. Apparently, they have fiber internet at this hostel too. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, I have time to upload everything, catch up, and then resupply, recharge, and be on my way. Anyway, should be a good day today. I'm looking forward to onward. Well, it's a beautiful day still. Got a slight chill in the air, which is actually kind of nice. I'm gonna leave my windbreaker off. Had it on in the morning. But yeah, I don't know about that stuff. I think it was worth it because I got a lot of food at the Mexican food restaurant. But I was not planning to spend over 2 hours there. I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna take it personally, but I think it's just like an old single guy who stinks, who's a hiker. Like, I don't feel like I got a lot of attention. So like, anyway, and I don't know. My order, I ordered a lot of food, and half my order was to go. So I don't know. Maybe I confused them or something. But everything just seems slow. There's a huge group of lady hikers who I think we're doing a section hike, and I'm pretty sure I saw them at a shelter last night when I was rushing. It was a few miles before I got to the museum pavilion there. It was kind of funny when I approached the shelter. I was just passing through, but I said hi, but I don't know. I think I look crazy. I need a haircut or something, but people are kind of afraid, or they say hi back. They seem friendly, but I had like a chilling effect. They seem to just stop the conversation and wait for me to go by. I don't know. I can only imagine, but I can imagine that they were thinking like, "Oh my gosh, I hope he doesn't stay here." I think it's more like, they're going out hiking together. It's like a girl group type thing, and like they kind of would prefer not to have other elements mixed in there. But when you're out there, I mean, you're sharing shelters with everyone, right? So, but I wasn't planning on stopping there. But I wasn't gonna make a remark like, "Don't worry, ladies, I'm not stopping." That would just make it even more awkward. I just said hi. They said hi. Stopped their conversation while I passed by. But yeah, and then they showed up at the Mexican restaurant later. But I kind of just kept to myself too, so whatever. I kind of get it. I'm a loner. I kind of don't want other elements mixing in and taking energy and whatnot. There was a guy there too from Spain who was through hiking. I didn't really talk to him, but I just overheard. He's from Andalusia. I'm not pronouncing that right. I think that's where a lot of the guitar music comes from. But he said that's a blue jay. He said he started, it's a couple of blue jays. He said he'd started late April. And whenever I hear this, I just like beating myself up because I'm like, I'm slow. Like I'm pretty much like 1 month slower. But I can't do those comparisons, you know, it's not gonna bring me any joy. That's okay. But yeah, anyway, yeah, the service is really slow. The food is okay. I got fajitas and enchiladas. Enchiladas were not good. I don't know, there's something weird with the cheese. But the fajitas were good. So I'm grateful. And I got some stuff to go that I kind of awkwardly just stuffed on the top of my backpack. Because there's room there now. Now that I've eaten through a lot of stuff, it's actually created room. And it's just sort of on top there. I hope it doesn't explode and cause a mess. Anyway, but that's my dinner basically. I'm trying to do that more, but I think I need to rethink what's appropriate to pack out and what's not. This might not have been. Anyway, it's in these sort of like metal trays with a plastic top. And then it's in a plastic bag too, just in case there's disaster, but I don't know, I'll see. Anyway, yeah, like the day feels great still, but yeah, I wasn't planning on spending like over 2 hours there. So I'm gonna get to the hostel a little later than I planned to. It's a good 10 miles. So, I mean, it's technically gonna be a narrow day, I guess, but it's like a 12, 13 mile, actually a 13 mile narrow day. So I'm not sure you could hardly call it a narrow day. I don't feel as bad. I'm still making good mileage. Anyway, there was one good thing that came of it. I wasn't just wasting the time on social media or something. I was actually starting to edit some videos. I got the videos imported from the SD card this morning, and then I was creating a couple of videos for the days. I'm gonna need to go through and listen to them for the audio because I usually have too much wind noise in a lot of the videos, so I gotta fix. I make the audio a little lower on those clips for your sake, so it doesn't blow out your eardrums. So I gotta do that. But yeah. So hopefully when I get to the hostel, I can just start uploading a lot, or I gotta export and then just start uploading a lot. Take advantage of the supposedly fast internet. Anyway, this is nice. Yeah, this is nice chill in the air. Nice little stream down here. Anyway, I'm hoping today's not that hard. I'm very full now. But I feel good. I had a lot of Pepsi, a lot of food. I ate everything. I ate all the chips they gave me. I ate the entire plate of fajitas and the side dish that you get for the fajitas. And then the enchiladas I struggled with. But I finished those too, so I finished. Nothing wasted. It's all in my belly, digesting. Anyway, yeah, I don't think there's gonna be too crazy, but it is 10 miles. So at my pace, at least 5 hours at 2 miles per hour. More likely looking at 6 hours. So looking at coming into the hostel conservatively, like, oh, let's say 7 p.m. I guess that's okay. But yeah, I do need to call them, make sure they know I'm coming. Anyway, probably do that in a little bit. Okay, onward. Stopping the rambling, and I'm going onward. Oh, just so ran into someone outside of the Mexican restaurant. He said he'd maybe look me up on YouTube and subscribe. I think his name is Bill. I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry if I got that. Bill S. maybe. But anyway, thank you. And hello if you're watching. You get to hear me ramble, sometimes philosophize, mostly do daily vlogging. Kind of doing it mostly for myself so I could watch it later on when I'm not able to hike. I could relive these moments, so I'm trying to capture as I go along. Anyway, hello, and thank you, and yeah, I'll see you on the trail. Oh, this is kind of unreal. Right towards the last end of the day, I thought I was cleared. But this is, I think I talked about this a long time ago. The trail is also for the rain. The water uses the trail. Look at it. That's the trail. The trail is now a river. I think the rain, the intensity went down a little bit. I'm getting soaked here. I could feel it going down the back of my legs, even with my umbrella. Some lightning. I think pretty close by. Yeah. Jeez. Crazy. Well, not every day is like this, but this is definitely some hard rain today. That is not in the forecast. But I could tell as the clouds were getting dark and stormy, and I heard thunder. Now it's crazy. I got my umbrella rigged up here. You see it. That's helping a lot, but yeah, this is pretty crazy. Yeah. On to the hostel. 2 more miles to the hostel. I gotta walk through this. Hey.